made it to the Texas Pro. I was gonna record while I was driving, but didn't do that. So here we are about to head in. I am working with the Refined Strength booth today. My friend Rachel is sponsoring the figure division, IFBB Pro figure division, which is super freaking cool for her to step up and be there for the athletes like that, because they weren't gonna have figure at first. The previous promoters dropped out and nobody was going to be able to step up, and she stepped up, and I feel like that's super awesome. And I feel really special, or really honored to be able to be a part of this show as well. I'm going to be offering some free posing sessions for anybody who wants to come to the booth, so we'll be vlogging that a little bit. I've got coffee in both my thermos and my mug. I've got my meals. I've got my laptop and stuff, because I've got 2 athletes competing tomorrow. One here at the Texas Pro, shout out to you, Lexi, and then my girl Maria in California. And then I've got 2 powerlifters competing tomorrow as well. Jared in his first meet, and Nikki in her, I don't got time to keep track of all your meets. I want to say like 4th or 5th meet, but she's been with me since the beginning as well, and I feel this is a really special weekend. So, big coaching weekend, big bodybuilding weekend. It's freaking dope. I've got my business cards, taking these bad boys. Look at that, so professional. And then we've also got a little flyer thing here. But other than that, other than these little things, anyways, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, so I'm excited. Let's do this thing and have some fun. It's gonna be a long day, a long days, because it's a 2-day event. Got pros on today, amateurs, and big boys on tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing this thing, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the 2025 Battle of Productions Texas Pro, the 5th annual edition of the Texas Pro. I'm your host, Sadiq Faruqi, and I am so pleased, so honored, so humbled.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording before they kick me out.
Please represent here in Texas.
You're allowed to do everything. You're special.
I don't want to get kicked out.
Don't even worry about that.
Prejudging done. We made it.
Enjoy the gym.
Good job, guys. Go team. Good, I lost everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, sold 1 cup and shirt.
Yeah, it worked, right?
Yeah, we got it. Everything was good.
Sweet.
Sweet. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Ready for finals, baby.
Yeehaw, Meemaw. All right, and that's that. Come back for finals. We'll go from there. All right, so we were headed to Absolute Recomp to train. It was really loud in there, but one thing, so when I walked in today, I had this little guy going and yada, yada, yada. Well, come to find out, Rachel had asked me months ago to commentate pro figure with her. Me, being in prep, I either didn't understand, didn't remember, or just like read over it. Because this morning I'm like sauntering in, you know, I did my little intro video and just like so chill, and she's like, where are you? And I was like, yeah, walking in, blah, blah, blah. I just thought, you know, she's like curious where I was. So I finally, sorry, I'm not vibing with that color. So I finally saunter in and she's like at the commentator booth, like waving a headset, like, hey, come on. And I'm like, what are you talking about, me? Yeah, so my bad. I would have been there like 30 minutes earlier, would have had my whole face done. I just dropped the ball there. My bad. but I commentated pro figure today. So that was cool. It was really extra special because her assistant Lila, shout out to you Lila, went that extra mile and did the back work, finding out, you know, what every athlete had done, if it was their pro debut, where they competed last, where they're from. And so we had some actual meat to our commentation versus just oh, this athlete's name is blah 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 and nice suit, you know. And so a lot of times some of the divisions, the ball gets dropped on their commentating because the commentators just don't know anything about them or anything about the division for that matter. So it was nice to, you know, have two figure pros being able to actually talk about what they want to see in figure and why they're placing the girls where they're at, etc., etc., etc. Rhea Gale looked absolutely
Past the slide,
incredible.
then at the next one, turn right.
At this show, there were a couple other girls who really stood out as well. But yeah, it was, the Texas Pro is always a really good show. Brother, why does nobody ever want to let me in? Now I've got to hog the whole back line. All right, I have my blinker on. These people are crazy. Anywho, we're headed to train. We're going to be going to Absolute Recomp and getting a quick lift in. We're supposed to be back at 3:30 to continue commentating finals, and then Rachel will be delivering the Pro Figure Award, which is going to be really cool since she is promoting that division. She's gonna be giving out that award, and I'll be continuing commentating with Kimberly Shepard. And yeah, all right, so let's get this back day going. I've got my shrimp and green beans. I've got my cream of rice and banana, just in case my coach thought I was being a potato. I'm not a potato. I'm an athlete.
Turn left onto Bent Branch Drive, then turn right onto West Interstate Highway 635.
Trying to do the athlete things and, you know, walk the walk, talk the talk, yada, yada, yada. Let's train. Lift at Absolute Recomp. That gym has some really cool machines. I'm like the last person who ever is going to tell you that I care about machines, because I don't. At the end of the day, I believe in effort and just targeting the muscles that you need to target. But they did have some solid stuff there. It's always cool to go to another gym field trips, yada yada. But we changed clothes. We are ready for finals, IFBB Pro finals. I'm trying to hustle to get there. That way, their finals start at 4. They want us there at 3:30, and it's at 3:22. So, you know, we trying to encourage this red light to turn green. It's my fault, though. I did a U-turn instead of a turn right. So, what you gonna do? Anywho, finals. Let's do it. Yeah, there we go. All right.